Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be taking a quick little look at my mixing station front of house package here that uses Dante to allow you to get talk to stage and cue mixes back, as well as a few other things. So I posted a video about this a little while ago, and I've had some people asking me how it's running, how it does it, and how the Dante routing works. So I'm going to try and keep this as brief as possible and run you guys through that. So just to get started, this rig is running off of a little Melee mini computer in here, which if the flash was on, there we go. So this is a tiny little computer that I guess has some sort of like smartphone chip in it or something. And I'm going to say right now, it's probably not quite powerful enough for running everything that I'm going to show you today, but it is perfectly fine for running mixing station and a surface like this. Just once you start putting all the Dante things on it, it can freeze up a little bit, which you don't want with any sort of Dante audio stuff. So that's the computer that's running it all. And then the other piece of equipment here is, if we shove you inside here, you might be able to see a little Behringer interface in here, which just has one XLR in and a headphone out. That is the cheapest interface that I could find at the time. And yeah, so that XLR is just going straight to the Talkback mic, and the headphone output's going straight to these. So this is just for demo purpose today, but so if we look, this talkback mic, when you turn it on and talk into it, hey, it shows up in the mixing station software. And again, so that's plugged directly straight into the interface down there. So yeah, so that's to give you a quick idea of what we're doing here. That's what we're doing. Now I'll try and sort of show you how it's happening. So of course this top system here is just being connected via one Cat5 cable into the control port down on the back of the wing rack down here. So this would be a little bit different if you didn't have a wing rack, because on the wing rack you've got Dante card that you can put internal inside the wing rack. If you didn't have that, or if you had a Dante card in the card slot, you just need to run all of this through the same switch as one of these ports down here. And that's what I was doing in the old setup, which was on an M32 rack. Is yeah, it all just got switched into the same switch. So that is allowing me over the one Cat5 to be actually, controlling and running mixing station on here, and also be doing the Dante things. So the other stuff that Dante is doing right now is also Spotify is coming off of this computer via Dante straight into the wing rack. So that's great for house music and everything, because you don't need anything else other than just this as an audio source, and it can do a few useful things like that. So to take you through a bit of what's actually going on here, and the routing of it, we need to start by looking at Dante. So if we open up here Dante controller, and we open up Dante Via, so Dante Via is the bit of software that's actually doing all of the important stuff here. This is what's allowing us to take that interface that's in the box below this and connecting it straight into Dante. So it shows up here as USB audio codec, microphone, and USB audio codec speakers. And yeah, so all you need to do on those is click the little, so it currently says disable Dante, but if you look on these other ones, that would say enable Dante. So once you've enabled Dante on the microphone input and the headphone output, I've also got it turned on for Spotify as well. Then they will then show up in Dante controller. A quick little side bit that I don't currently have turned on is this screen here has a headphone output on it, and it's connected over USB-C to the computer, so it shows up within here, and you can have a separate mix coming out of here if you want. So I have had that run off to a shout box before, to allow separate shout outputs as well when you don't have when you've only got one set of outputs on the actual unit itself. And there will also be is there an output on the box as well? I'm not sure about that. Can't answer that. But yeah, so once you've done that and click the relevant enable boxes on here, that's all you need to do in Dante Via, other than pay for it and make sure it's logged in on the internet. And you currently see that everything just disconnected and reconnected. As I'm saying again, that's this computer just, you can see it lagging a little bit. It's struggling to have everything open because it's not quite up to the crack of all this. But so within Dante controller, if we close everything to sort of how it would look at the start. You see it's currently unhappy. That's just because there's no laptop with the recording stuff being done at the moment. But however, if we do open up all of these receivers and transmitters, you will see that the receivers of Dante, being the mix back into your Q mix to come out of the headphone port, that is receiving off of channel 31 and 32. Because, quick side note, this can have a bigger Dante card in it than the 32 channel card, but I just took the one out of the old M32 and put it inside this. That's why everything's only showing up as 32 channels, not 48 or 64, whatever you get with the newer card. Excuse me. But yeah, so that's coming from channel 31 and 32 of the wing rack. And then if we go, can't scroll on this computer. If we go down here, all the way to the bottom here, you'll see that on channel 30, we are receiving, that's where we are sending the audio from the microphone. So that'll be the talk signal. That's going down Dante channel 30. And the Spotify left and right are going down channel 31 and 32. This is the opposite direction of audio stream to the other ones we just looked at. That's why they are on the same channels. But if you know anything to do with Dante, you'll know this sort of stuff by now. But yeah, so that's the routing within there. Pretty simple. Just basically pick where you want them to be and make them be there. Then we come down to the wing rack in this case, or whatever desk you're using. But so with this desk in particularly, if we go and look at our routing and we look at our Talkback, that is just taking its signal from module channel 30. So obviously that's the same as that channel 30 that we had up there. And when I turn the mic on and talk into it, hey, check, hey, you can actually really usefully see the signal, hey, jumping around down there on that. So yeah, that gets all that sorted, and the same thing's happening with our Spotify inputs. If we look over here, the channel for Spotify, yeah, it's just those next two there, and I've obviously labeled them all in here to make it a bit easier to see. But yeah, so that's all coming down there. And then with regards to our outputs, what am I looking at here? When we go to Dante, you can see that channels, again, it's that 31 and 32 are taking the phones mix, and that's labeled as monitor 1 left and monitor 1 right. And so as a result, if we go up to the Spotify channel here and hit solo, you might be able to hear, if I chuck the mic into this speaker, this is not a very good pair of headphones, so it's crackling a bit, but you can hear there's music coming out of there. That is only working when this knob is turned up. Something that took me by surprise a bit the first time using the wing rack. This knob must be turned up in order for your Q mix to work, regardless of whether or not it's coming out of there. So if we turn it back down, so we don't get any more crackling. Yeah, so that's what's feeding back the signal to this for the Q mix. You can see on here we did also have another channel set up for shout mix, which was matrix 4 left, and that was so taking my one of the channels of the shout mix. That is what was originally then being routed back within where's it gone? Dante via. You can see we were actually taking channel 28 and 28. They were both the same. The left and the right signal was both the same from the wing rack 32 to give me basically just a mono shout speaker, which was actually just a little battery powered Bluetooth speaker even that just had a headphone input on it. So yeah, hopefully that makes a bit of sense. That is me trying to show you how in sort of less than 10 minutes how that routing is going on and what's going on there. Any more questions if that didn't make sense, just let me know. But yeah, the key thing is Dante via, and then just obviously you have to have Dante being in or somewhere near the system as well. But yeah, that's how you do talks and cues from front of house. Let me know if you've got any more questions. Okay, thanks, bye.